Hey guys, so, title card, you just saw that. Instead of talking about some really depressing stuff, I've been reading 1984 and instead of talking about that, I thought I'd explain the whole MysticPuma thing. It seems a little confusing having that on my title cards, like going MysticPuma's blah 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 blah, when it doesn't actually match my YouTube name. Go figure. It did actually used to be my YouTube username until Google screwed everything up and linked it with Google Plus, and I never got the MysticPuma back, and I'm still trying to work that out. And I was gonna make a new channel, but then I had to have a new email, and it was just stressful, so I didn't bother. But I thought I might explain where the name came from. It's not exactly the most interesting of stories, it's all childhood based and stuff, but I thought people are probably going to ask, so I can just direct them to this video. Hi, if you've been directed. So, when I was about year 7, so I was about 11 or 12 years old. My god, I feel old right now. Sorry to anybody who's older than me. My friend wanted me to join this little site called Cloudwinger, which is was a forum where roleplays happened. It was a brilliant little site, really, and I was very sad when it stopped. It didn't come down, it's still on the internet, but it doesn't do anything anymore. People stopped posting around 2010. So that made me sad. But I needed a username. I was in year 7, so I'd never had a username before. I didn't even have a Facebook at this point. I was internet confused. I didn't really get it. Like, I used the internet for various things, including fanfiction. I was already reading fanfiction in year 7. Of course I was. Not any of the risky stuff, though. I was I think I was on the K section. I think I just stuck to the K section and that was it. I'd never had a username before, so we were like, oh my god, what am I gonna do? When we were little, I've known this person. I'm not going to say your name because that's bad internet etiquette. I don't really know, but I've known this person since like year 1. We used to hate each other, and then we became like best friends. Shout out to you if you're watching, which you're probably not, but oh well. We used to play little imagination games where we'd be various characters. Often I would... What the hell has happened to my focus? Hello? I just went completely blurry then. That's what I see through my eyes sometimes. No, it's not always that bad. That is a bit like a... That's if I do that. I can't see. I'm just a blob on the screen now. Anyway, back to the point. Oh god. Focus. Hello. I might have to stand a little closer to the camera. Anyway, so I used to beat Jade and Yuki from Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. I wasn't a nerd. I've always been a nerd. Seriously. Fangirl wasn't a thing back then, but if it had been a thing, people would have been like, oh god, she's gonna be a fangirl. But fangirl wasn't a thing back then, because the internet was only just starting up. So anyway, some of these we blended them into our real lives in a way. We were weird. There were various ones. But in what... Oh, I'm dying. This isn't going very well today. Oh well. I did have to restart this video once. I don't want to do that again, because I'm already like 5 minutes in now. Maybe 4. I don't know. But in one such game, we were superheroes. Oh god. Pink Puma and Purple Panther. Where did this come from? It's not like either of us even watched like Pink Panther or anything like that. Just sort of happened. I was Pink Puma because back then I loved pink. I hate pink. Pink is the bane of my existence. Hello, I've gone blurry again. I need to stop moving. My camera isn't liking me moving right now. I'm gonna have to sort that. But yeah, I loved pink, so I was Pink Puma. That's where the Puma came from. I just decided, you know what, I was Pink Puma, I was always Pink Puma. And by this point, we'd decided, you know what, we need to stop this shit. That was, yeah. I decided, you know what, as an homage to my childhood, I shall be a Puma. Puminess. So no, it's not from the sports brand. I hate sports. I'm not a sports person. Not a sports person. You may be asking, why Mystic? I don't have a goddamn clue. I have no idea where that came from. Honestly. I don't know where the Mystic bit came from. Maybe it's just because it sounded cool. I mean, I've always liked, like, interesting little... I've always liked mystic stuff. If I can play as a mage character, I will play as a bloody mage character. I like my magic. So maybe that had something to do with it, but I don't really know. That just happened. And I've just kept it. I've just kept MysticPuma for most of the stuff I do. I get really annoyed when somebody's actually taken it. Like, I always thought it was pretty damn unique, and then a site will say, this username is taken, and I'm like, what? How is it taken? It's a MysticPuma! Who thinks of these things? So I usually end up having to put a 1 on the end of it for that. There are a couple things where I'm not MysticPuma. Trust me, there are a few things, actually, where I'm not MysticPuma. I can't remember all of them. But, yeah, so it's not the most interesting of backstories for a username, but to me it is. Because I've had this username now for, my god, about 7, 8 years? What the hell? 8 years? Oh my god. That's just reminded me that I'm coming up to 20, and that's terrifying. I don't want to be 20. That means I'm not a teenager anymore. But yes, so I just thought, in case people ask why MysticPuma, why does that come up at the beginning of your videos, I can now go and see this video. This is what I'm doing. I seem to be making a collection of, this is where you can go if you're wondering what the hell I'm on about. Like with the Canon video I did before. Something in my eye. Anyway, while I try and sort my eye out, I shall leave you with that and disappear, because I think I'm actually going to have a shorter video this time. Hallelujah! My friend was talking about the fact that I always just continually talk and then realise I've done a 15-minute video. So I'm going to end it there because it's getting pretty short now, and yeah, so that's why MysticPuma. Don't forget to like and subscribe and all that good stuff, and